Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Samantha and I'm back with a brand new video. If you've never been here before, I film videos on luxury, style, travel, and a whole lot of fun. So if you're into those topics and you like my energy, do hit the subscribe button below so you get to see the rest of my videos. I know you guys love Polene as much as I do, maybe even more. And I always get a lot of questions from everybody asking about, you know, what bags do I recommend? Comments that you're comparing between 1 or 2 or 3 different bags from Polene and you just don't know which bag to go for, which one is better, or which one is more suited to your lifestyle. And I know how hard it is to pick and choose and make a decision when you love multiple different things, and this video is made just for you. So we will be looking at 3 different bags and doing a little bit of a battle of the bags. So in this video, I'm going to be comparing 3 very popular Polene bags: the Polene Numero Un Nano, my ultimate favorite bag, my dumpling bag, the Polene Numero Neuf, and the Polene Umi. And I chose these 3 bags on purpose because they are quite similar in terms of like how you can style them, but also its size. And this is perfect if you cannot decide and you just want a clear comparison between each individual bag. So I'm just gonna go through each individual bag without bias, I hope, but I love them all. So first up, we have the Polene Numero Un bag. It is in the beautiful camel color. A lot of you guys always ask me what color this bag is. It is camel, and it holds a lot of stuff. It looks small, but it holds so much, and I filmed so many videos about this, so if you're interested to learn more, I'll add the videos up here so you can watch them after this one. There is a crossbody strap that is removable, which is great because you can wear this casually, or if you prefer to just hand hold it, you can also remove the straps and hold it that way. I chose this particular color because it was my first bag from Polene. I wanted something that was somewhat neutral that could go with both color as well as neutrals, and is something that is not only wearable in a certain season, you can wear this all year round. Next up is the dumpling bag. Call her my dumpling bag. This is the Polene Numero Neuf. It is in the grain leather, and I have to say with the Polene Numero Un Nano, that was in the smooth leather, and I chose smooth on purpose because I just like that texture for that particular design. But for the Numero Neuf, I chose the grained leather. There's a little bit more texture to this one, and I wanted more of a fun color. This bag, I use it for the summer, spring, even the winter and fall. Like, it looks really cute as a bold accessory against, as you can see, an all black outfit. And last but certainly not least, it is the Polene Umi. This is also a very popular bag. It is a little bit larger in terms of like how you look at it visually. It definitely does hold a little bit more stuff. It is a darker color, so I tend to gravitate to this particular bag for the fall and winter months, but who's to say you can't wear this with a cute summer dress, right? So it really depends on your style. Okay, so let's start with size comparisons. I have with me a measuring tape to give you guys a visual of each bag's size, but of course, if you want the most accurate dimensions of the bags, do go on Polene's website. Okay, so first, for the Polene Numero Un, we have the base at about 7 inches. For the Polene Numero Neuf, a little bit larger, the base of 8 inches. And then for Polene Umi, we have the base at about 10.5 inches. Purely visual, it looks like all these bags are the same in terms of the height of the bag, but purely for measurement's sake, here we have the Polene Umi around 4 inches, and then at the tallest point about 7 inches. For the Polene Numero Neuf, we have it at about 6 inches, I want to say, and then again for the Polene Numero Un Nano, also at about 6 inches. Again, you guys, this is like purely estimation, also again just for visuals, but if you want the most accurate description of the dimensions and the measurements, it's all on the Polene website. Okay, so now we can talk about the material of each bag. So for the first bag, the Polene Numero Un Nano, this is in the smooth leather, and I purposely chose smooth leather because I just liked how it looked with this particular design. Also because it was the nano size, and I just thought like it would be way cuter as like a smooth leather bag. Neuf, you can see here, it is more textured. This is the textured grain leather, also because I chose a more fun, brighter color for this, and hence I didn't want this to be in any other leather besides something that looks more durable and is more durable. But also we'll go into the different variations on the Polene website later, but I don't think that there is a smooth leather option for this particular design. And then for the Polene Umi, it's the same thing. We have grained leather here, mainly because it is more of like a fall tone bag, and I do want to bring this out more in the fall and the winter, that it's going to be damper out, at least in Vancouver, and so having it as grained leather, it just makes it more durable for the differing weather conditions. Okay, so now let's go into the structure and style. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, just having them all placed next to each other, that Polene just does style really, really well. If you're here for more of like the classic Polene style, I feel like the Polene Numero Un Nano is definitely more that like staple Polene design. It is very like, you look at that bag and you're like, okay, it's Polene. And in terms of functionality, you can use it as a handheld bag, or there is a removable strap here, so you can wear this as a crossbody as well. What I really love is that it's a very easy to open enclosure. I've talked about this in my video so many times, but if you open the bag, there is a whole lot of space as well as a little pocket inside. And you can see this is fabric in here, but it's still really, really clean. These two buttons here, it's meant to hold the shape, but I just leave it unbuttoned because the structure is so well made that it doesn't even matter if I keep the button enclosures like snapped, because even without, like even if I were to let this go, it still keeps the structure and fold even without having those button enclosures used. For the Polene Numero Neuf, I call this a dumpling bag because look at it. It's basically a dumpling. And for this bag, it also has a crossbody strap. It is also removable, so you can hold it as a handheld bag or again as a crossbody. What I really like is that, yes, it looks like, you know, it looks small, but because the base is quite large, it can actually fit almost the same amount of stuff as the Polene Numero Un Nano, which is great, especially if you want to use this bag for a night out or for casual wear. There's a lot of like practical aspects of this bag. The only difference with the structure here that I don't particularly like is the small opening. So this does limit the amount of stuff that, or like at least the ease of getting things in and out. Unlike the Polene Numero Un Nano or the Polene Umi, it is a little bit harder. And then last but not least, we have the Polene Umi. It is a very cute structured shape. It does look a little bit larger as a crossbody. For this bag, you can only really wear it as a crossbody. It does not have the removable strap options. I mean, if you really wanted to hold it as a clutch, you could just hide the strap inside the bag, but I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. The enclosure for this is quite large. It is a zipper enclosure, as you can tell. I haven't used this bag too often, hence the stuffing is still inside. But in terms of structure, it is very well made. It, as you can see, stands on its own really, really well. And it's almost like a half moon shape a little bit. Okay, so now you guys, we're gonna test out and see how much actually fits in all of these bags. Okay, so now let's just talk about the variety that is available on Polene for each of these individual styles. I have my phone here. Let's just go to Polene's website. Okay, let's look at the Numero Un. Okay, so firstly, Polene Numero Un, again, I believe is a staple style. They come in a variety of sizes. There is the Numero Un which is the main size. It is a little bit larger. And then you have, of course, the Numero Un Nano. So instead of looking at every single like Numero Un category, we're just gonna go straight to the Numero Un Nano. The number one is of course a larger size. I've watched some videos about the number one before, and a lot of the consensus is that the bag is much heavier than the Numero Un Nano. So that's one of the reasons why I opted to get like the smallest size when I first purchased it, and it holds so much stuff already. So I can only imagine that the Numero Un, the regular size, would be humongous. But as you can see, there's so many different colors and so many different textures. One of which, like this one's sold out, but it looks like it's crocodile. Let's see. It is crocodile leather. Oh, okay, no, it's not actually crocodile. It's made to look like it is crocodile, but it's full grain calf leather. Okay, so that's something that's good to note as well. That's not actual crocodile for the price that it's listed for. So one of the Numero Uns that I was comparing with before I settled on the Nano was the number one Mini. And I love the number one Mini because of the stunning chain crossbody. The reason why I opted to get the Numero Un Nano instead is because at that point of time I was looking for a full leather crossbody. I didn't want to deal with the chain. I didn't want that look. Nano, which is the one that I have, it comes in so many different colorways and styles. Really, honestly, something for everyone. Now, say if I go into the taupe color, mine again, oh sorry, this is not taupe, this is textured gray. So beautiful. There's so many options you can choose from. The one that I have is this one, which is camel in the smooth leather, and I do believe there's only, actually it's only the camel that comes in the smooth leather. Every other color is ingrained. So if you love smooth leather like mine, camel is the color. The Numero Neuf, I think Neuf is 9. Yes. And then again, for Numero Neuf, there are two sizes, so you can always opt like for a bigger size if you don't want to go for the smaller one that I have. So if you look at the Numero Neuf Mini, which is one that I have, it comes in 6 different colors. Again, mine is the one in blush. So pretty. And last but not least, we're looking at the Umi. I don't think they have the color that I have the Umi in anymore, but I was also looking at the Cognat when I was kind of choosing which one to go for. But again, if you're looking at the Umi, they come in 5 different colors. Also, again, all full grain textured calf leather. So now I'm going to unbiasedly share my honest perspective on which is my favorite out of the 3 Polene bags that we looked at. And undoubtedly, my favorite Polene bag out of the 3 has to be the very first Polene bag that I bought for myself, which is Polene Numero Un Nano. And I'm sure you guys know this already because I film so many videos about the Polene Numero Un Nano. I'm just like enamored by that bag. It just holds so much stuff. It is so freaking cute. It's easy to wear, easy to style, easy to get things in and out, and it is just a staple Polene style. So if I had to pick my favorite, it is of course the Polene Numero Un Nano.